What's up? Scott Balkum here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're doing a live stream. And although the screen just went black, it's because of that really awesome bumper that you've always been looking forward to hearing on the live stream. And we're live, yeah. How's it going out? How are you out there in the wonderful world of the world? And, you know, here in beautiful Austin, Texas, in the confines of my wonderful cave, I'm doing well. I'm doing fantastic. And, yeah, so let's do a live stream. It's Tuesday. I'm going to do like, I don't know, like an hour and a half tonight. I think I can spare that for you wonderful people, because that's what I'm here for. What is going on in your world? What do you want to chat about? Hi, you're live on the air. Doesn't work that way. For those of you who are just joining or watching this back later, take a moment, click that subscription button, and then click the little alert bell next to it. The reason you want to do that is because every time I go live or every time I post a video, it'll let you know. And you want to know, right? I am building this community, and I want you to be a part of it. So do it. So what's the red body cap called? The red body cap is called a GU, custom aluminized cap. It is another one of Jared Land's wonderful offshoot creation companies where he creates basically what he wants to be creative. And it is a beautiful, beautiful machined aluminum. I mean, that is a solid piece of aluminium for those of you across the pond. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. Comes in a fantastic little bag, a little zipper bag. Global Dynamics United. Comes in EF and PL mount. And you know what? I like Jared's brain, so yeah, you know, if he comes up with something cool, yeah, I'll support that, because, you know, we need to support the people that we like and those that inspire us. So what is going on? I'm getting really close to my trip, and I don't have a date yet, but it's really close. I can tell you that. I just, right here, I know when it's going to happen. That seems a little awkward. I apologize to those of you who did not expect me to air grab the air, but yeah. So, but I can feel it like right in this area, just like, I want to get out there. I got so much to do, and I can't wait to do it. And you know, I'll be taking you along with me in many, many ways, because yeah, I mean, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for me, mostly for me, a little bit for you, but for the most part, I mean, for me. But that trip is getting awesomer and awesomer, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's the way you gotta say it. Where's the turbo tags? Have you seen the new Kessler Kill Shock? Oh, this thing is cool. It is a new isolation mount designed for cars, designed for Movi Pros, designed for, well, you know, anything. Well, maybe not that one. Let's go back to this one. Yeah. No, this one. Come on back. Come on back. You can do it. Give me it. Come on. Clicking. Hello, Jason. How are you? Kill Shock. Oh, no, it just went too far. Yeah, Kill Shock. Quit. I don't know how to use it. This whole internet thing is really, really difficult for me. I don't even know. I don't even know. It's yeah, it's a new isolation mount, and it's really cool. Look at all those wonderful Kessler shooters. They are the life of Kessler, and you know what? They're amazing people. I know most of these folks, and they're all top-notch people, except for that Michael Sutton guy. He's not Yeah, not so much, but the rest of them are pretty good. Rob Rusher, he shot that intro for that Kill Shock. If you haven't seen that yet, it's pretty awesome. That second shooter. Where's the? Do you have a date to start in mind? Yes, I do. I just don't know what it is yet. It is. It's going to be. It's going to have to be before the first week of August. Main reason is that I'll be gone so long that the temperature is going to change drastically up in the Wyoming area, and it's going to be quite cold, and I don't want to freeze. Yeah, I don't mind the cold. In fact, I really kind of love the cold, but I don't want it to be so cold that I don't have any fun, because I like to have fun, and you should too, because fun is the middle name of Buffano. Yeah. Why don't you come to the UK? We could travel through Europe and make epic Euro trip. You know, I might just do that, Jason. I might just do that. I really might do that. But I got to do this one first. I have added in some more can't drive on water. That's wrong. That's wrong, Richard. You sure can. With the brand new Biatch, which is the angry boat, you can drive right across water. Uh-oh. Curl like that I called out Drake today. So yeah, my problem with Drake is too much Drake. Every playlist on Spotify is like 50% Drake. The guy's okay. I don't need that much Drake. So I got a hashtag no Drake on that. And I really would like for Spotify to do that, and they're not going to do it. So I'm going to be forced to listen to Drake. Drake can't rap, can't sing. That's true. He's okay. He's just not special. Kanye can't rap either. He's really weird. Poop dee dee scoop, scoop dee poop. That whole thing is weird. But you know what? People love him, so you got to respect that. I just don't want to listen to all of it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. He is an editor. Hashtag no Drake as well. Here. Kanye's a fake, so is Drake. Let's see here. He is a puppet. I understand now. We still cool. All right, cool. I kept Kerwin as a friend. Yes. I don't want to lose any friends. Uh-oh. Here comes Jamie. Streams are like peppermints. Why are Scott Balkum streams like peppermints? I usually capitalize the first letter of my last name. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, Jamie, if you want to get with the program, first off, hashtag no Drake, and you got to capitalize my last name. Fun and refreshing. Peppermint. I like that. I can deal with that. Jamie, for you? Yeah, little Santa for you. Little Santa roll. You didn't come out Sunday. I'm a little disappointed. You were supposed to come out, and I was going to put you in the Santa suit and get you doing some moves, because I know you got some moves, because they're sweet. Scott, I have wasted days at the pub as opposed to writing scripts, making videos. What do I do? Well, Jason, I'm glad you asked. Here's what I recommend. You need to split your time between the pub and home. Now, it's definitely not a good idea to just drink by yourself. However, beer is so delicious and refreshing, and there's such a variety that you're more enjoying the moment of a beer. It's like a cigar. You're enjoying that moment. So what I recommend is go to the pub, get a few stories going, talking to people, drink a few pints, talk a little politics, get some ideas. Then go home, stop at the store, and grab a couple of beers of something you haven't tried yet. Sit down and write some stories based on the beer and the conversations that you had, because beer is inspiration. Man, I want a cigar now. OBS overlay. Oh yeah, man. You got to have the Dancing Santa overlay. That is Jamie's favorite. Every time I put that on, Jamie unsubscribes. It's really awesome. Yeah, Kerwin, if you've ever seen how bad that video was that it came from, go find my Christmas special like 3 or 4 years ago, and it was pathetic. It was just for fun. Hello, Grumbo. How are you? How was Wyoming? You know, I'm going there. I'm going there soon. Grumbo was Grumbo. You were rocking the drone pretty good. Were you flying just the Phantom 4 Pro out there, getting those wildlifes running? That was some good stuff. Here in Utah now. What part of Utah? Utah. Heck no. Air so good. Really? Really? I would jump all over the Mavic Air if I could get 60 frames a second. I really would jump all over it because that compact size is cool. However, I need 60 frames a second. I am a little spoiled brat when it comes to droning, and you know I gotta have my 60. So I do the I got the Phantom 4 Pro. I like that thing. Inspire 2. Now that is cool. And Grumbo had the Inspire 1. He has some great stories. You should share those stories, Grumbo. Those some good stories. Laws make it illegal for me to fly one without a license next year? Go get a license. They're not that hard. 240 FPS. Well, I could do it 240 FPS. Mavic Pro 2 will do 60, I'm sure. I agree, but it's also going to be bigger. It's also not coming out now. They pushed it back to August? Is that right? Grumbo says, I love the channel, I hate the host. Well, you know, I understand. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Kerwin says, wife says I can buy a drone when I get back home. Well, good, because don't buy it now. Buy it when you get back home, because the new ones will come out by then. And yeah, you'll have some fun. Yeah, too dang big. Yeah, the Inspire is. However, that seems awful. The Inspire goes like 65 miles an hour, and that's kind of cool. Jamie wants a red. Adam has a red. Jamie, you got to get on that red bandwagon. Yes, Kerwin's in South Korea serving our country. God love you, sir. There will always be better. Yeah, there is. And if you're ever wondering if there's going to be better, just wait till tomorrow. Just any day, wait till tomorrow. There will be something better, because that's the way technology is. Now, 3 of the 5 dog barking. I don't have any dogs. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I'm assuming you mean your dogs. That's a little weird. Curran, what is he doing in South Korea? He's serving. He's in the Army, Air Force. He's in the armed services, and he's actually like, you got to salute him. I said 2 different armed services. Okay, there we go. And so, actually, vlog. He's been working on his vlog. Go check out his vlog. You can click on his name. You know what? Let me do that. I have a mute button that I always forget to use. And Kerwin, he's going to now try the new hot and spicy McFish chicken McRoll, something or other, at the McDonald's in South Korea, and he's going to vlog it this time. He's in the Army, got it. And he's like a staff sergeant, I think. He's like one of those, everybody has to call him sir. Like a sergeant, isn't it? Pretty sure the new dog we got was a fighting dog. Kid, did you save your receipt? Yeah. How much is a red, says Jason H. Well, that's a great question, Jason. I'm glad you asked it. Are you talking about an old one or a new one? Because you can buy a used one for about $3 or $4 grand, but not like this. These are, I don't know, I think these are going for probably about 20 now, kitted out for the Dragon. Maybe a little less. They're going to be going down further and further. I mean, you can buy a brand new Gemini, which is $5K. Kitted out is going to cost you about 28 to 32, so somewhere around there. But their top of the line one is kitted out. It's going to cost you about 80. Will there be a DJI Spark 2? Of course there will. I mean, DJI is not exactly coming up with new names. They just stick numbers on the end of everything. You have no idea how much I'd love your van. Over 1,500 miles this week. Adam, I do know how much you'd love my van because I love my van. I mean, check out this. Check this out. This is my trek that I'm planning on doing here soon. Look at that, 7,286.7 miles, and it's going to be a lot more than that. I promise, because I'm not just going to these places and stopping. I'm exploring everything along the way as I go. Look at the, I can't do it from there. Look at it from, it's like 38 days right now of a journey. It's going to be something, and I keep adding stuff to it because, well, I'm me, and I'm never happy with just sitting still. Who spends $80,000 on a camera? There's about, I don't know, 200 or 300 people so far that have spent $80,000 on that camera. Anybody that bought an Ari LF, an Alexa LF, spent $80,000 on a camera. You ever looked at a Phantom Flex? That's $150,000 for that camera. There's lots of cameras out there that cost that much, and there's thousands of them. So yeah, there's lots of people that do that. Kerwin, is that true? They are throwing out reservists who were promised citizenship for service. Hey, Jason, we're not going political. We're not doing it. Yes, yes, yes. So freaking epic. Yes. My dad and brother found it in Miami on a delivery, and we came back at night to look at it. It had burns on its feet. Oh, that's not good. Poor dog. Yosemite. Yeah, I've been to Yosemite like 3 times now, and I love Yosemite. However, in August, there won't be any water, and I love water there. It's this video you told me to watch it. On your own time, Jason, your own time. Not on mine. This is my time. This is Scott time. That doesn't show in New York. What doesn't show in New York? No, it doesn't. Simon, come here. Let's chat. Come on over here and sit on my chair over here. Hey, pal. How's it going? Yeah, so I want to pull up the map for a moment. Yeah. So if you see that 7,286 miles, 0.7, yeah, I can't go more than about 8,000 miles. My budget won't allow it, as well as my time. And I have so much in there already to get. I'm going to have to do an East Coast edition. So I'm going to do another trip. I don't know when, but I'll probably do it. Wow, my voice is like I'm like a teenager. Hey! Probably go up to Chicago and then go over and then down to Florida and then up and over to Atlanta and then back over. That'll be the East Coast edition. And then Jason H. and I, we're going to do the European edition. It's going to be epic. We're going to go to a pub and probably never leave. Well, at some point we have to. Simon, go chat with Uncle Scott. I was a lot more vertical. Definitely a lot more vertical. And I'm a mountain kind of guy. I love that. I also like the cooler temperatures. And so I want to get nature first before the snows come. Next fall would be the best for East Coasting. That's true. I mean, Simon is up there in the Uticas, New Yorks, and he wants me to go leaf peeping, and I want to go leaf peeping, but I can't do that. Leaf peeping is going to be right around the end of August, early September, I think, and I'm going to be just getting back. Let me tell. Tijuana for a special though. I don't know. Mexico kind of scares me a little bit. It's getting kind of dangerous down there, but I mean, there's some safe areas. I'm not picking on all of Mexico. I've had a few friends that go down there, and bad things happen when they come back. European edition: go to the dam, go through every city, go to the Alps, go to Greece, pick up honeys. Don't tell the missus. That's right. That's right. What happens in the vlog stays. Stays in the vlog. Yeah. What we're going to do, Jason, is we're going to drink about 10, 12 pints, and then we're going to shout "Europe" at the sink. Yep, that's what we're going to do. I lost my pen. We have the overhead camera. Oh, look at that fan. That looks interesting. How does that look in 24 frames per second compressed YouTubes? The internet is working well. This is 2 good live streams so far. I'm yay, internets. We will make movies. Yes, we will. Eurotrash. No, Eurotrip. I want to make Eurotrip 2. That movie. I love that movie. Yeah, that's probably a horrible European movie. European warm. German beer is warm, but over in England, they have refrigeration, right? Right, Jason? I'm not going to be disappointed and have to have warm beer, am I? You just did you watch the original version or the unrated version? The unrated version is much funnier. Loads of European naked fun. It's cold beer. Good. And ale. I like ale. Must have been the unrated. You would know if it's the unrated. Well, yeah, there's lots of that, but there's even more of that than the unrated. You remember the bring on the Flaggen Flugers like a Flaggen Schlart. That's like 5 minutes long in the unrated version with the whole scene. It's I'm not a whiskey guy. I mean, I got the bar. Oh, we're still looking at that. You know what? I'm on this. I'm gonna go get my pen. I got the bar. I got plenty of whiskeys. I'm not a whiskey guy. I don't know. It's tough for me. What's your favorite whiskey or scotch? You like scotch? I mean, you're close to Scotland, right? You gotta like scotch. So how did I spend America Day? You know what? It was the most boring America Day ever. We sat around the house and we watched a little bit of movies. That's about it. That movie is just called Beer Fest in England. Safe word. Yes, exactly. So Grumble, what are you doing in Utah now? You're just hanging out? You've been to Utah, right? You got the Element. If you want to have some fun with your Mavic, go to Canyons over by Moab and take Schaefer Trail, and make sure you have good brakes, and enjoy. Filming, going to Salt. Oh, see Salt Flats. I added that one today. That is up there, number 8. Number 8. I added because I need to do Salt Flats. I added that one today. I also added the Grand Tetons, the national park. I have Devil's Tower in there. Yeah, of course. I don't go anywhere without my cameras. I don't walk 5 feet without cameras. Converting to Mormonism. Well, just remember, Adam, Wednesday is game night. Are we going to get live trip vlogs? You will get some live vlogs. Yes. I will live stream from the van or from the location that I'm at. I will say this. I mean, all of you, and even all those of you who are just now subscribing and joining in on this journey, and thank you. I love you too, and I trust you. I just don't know. There's people that don't subscribe, and you can't trust those kind of people that don't subscribe. So I don't want to like tell you exactly where we're at live. I want it to be a little bit delayed, or if I'm safely someplace where someone can't get to me, because I don't want to have a whole gear, a van full of gear that somebody goes, hey, let's find out if Scott has a gun. Don't find out. Don't do it. You'll be sad. Just left the Tetons. How was the Tetons, Adam? I have not been to the Tetons. And it is, I know it's beautiful, and I want to go to it, and that's why I put it on the list. But I have no actual idea what it's like. I believe they're just like very bald granite mountains. Is that pretty much in a nutshell? Do you have this stuff, Jason? Sam Adams Utopias. It is the finest beer that will ever hit your lips. It's primo. Let's see here. Watching tankers shoot off rounds while streaming from my MacBook. It's loud. Posted during the trip. Yes, Richard, I will be doing vlogs posted on the trip. And for my Patreon subscribers, which we have those now, you get a little extra, little more live, a little more insight into where I'm at the moment. So if you're not a Patreon subscriber, go out to Patreon. I'm really pushing that now. It seems to be that YouTube is not going to do anything to make money, and Patreon seems to be the way to do it. As always, my stuff is going to be here on YouTube. I'm not that kind of guy, but I'll do like advanced stuff and some extra stuff for the Patreon people because, you know, people are cool. I like that. What's the bother them in your backyard right now? Okay. Live stream from the van, live camera in the van facing you. I could do that. I actually could. I almost did it the other day actually, because I actually have a mount that the phone just sits right in front of me. There's no reason I couldn't do that. Utopia's soy sauce. No, Bill. No. Utopia's is not soy sauce. Shameful. Great, I followed a gun owner. There's a difference between gun owners, responsible gun owners, and not responsible gun owners. Let's see, whole trip, I'm dying of delight. So pretty, shot a wedding right in front of them. Perfection. That's nice. It is basically liquor. It's 28%. That happened during E3. A lot of people had their gear stolen. Yeah, that'd be tough. What's that? Behind the what? No. No. They're screwed in from the front. They are. Yeah, they are. There's 3 in the front, and there's 5 at the bottom. That should be it. Little technical difficulties. All right. When I'm done, we'll get to it. She's staining parts of the van, and we're working on that. Let's get back here to E3. Jason, come on now. We also learn how to get along with those whom we disagree with our views. Nice. First place I am taking you is to the local pub to meet the lads, maybe to a salsa club. Really, a salsa club? Oh, I don't know. Head off for the evening for the coast, and the adventure begins. That's true. I think the adventure begins the moment I touch down, because that's the way I roll. Like a Tasmanian devil. Just jump on a camera if you want to talk. Yeah. Don't tell about the Euro porn vids we're planning to work on. You don't have a script. Oh, wait. Porn videos don't require scripts. Or join the chat room like everybody else. What? What are we doing? Come on camera if you want to talk. Who are you talking to, Bill? Come on camera. I don't know. That's my buddy. Simon knows Bill. You know, it's all how you raise your guns. Just the other day, I came home and tucked them themselves into bed as a brothers. We're not talking about guns today. But your family member was there, so we were being annoying. Ah, yes, that's true. That was my little, let's see, great niece, I guess would be. It's my wife's sister's daughter's daughter. That. Woot woot. Film. I don't have a problem with guns. I just like being controversial using a trigger word. Trigger is a gun trigger word. You can't say trigger around guns because that's a trigger word for guns. Let's see here. Just for the record, I don't name inanimate objects. I have yet to go around naming my... I do name inanimate objects. Not always. This guy's name is Skippy. I never actually referred to him as Skippy, but I did name him. I figure I spent that much money, he deserved a name. Can I take the Sprinter to Africa? No, you have to take a Land Rover in Africa because Land Rovers are better than vans. Tell her I am single. It was under 19. Roy Rogers rode a horse named Trigger. That's true. But Roy Rogers was a famous Western. I think my Red's name is Credit Card Debt. Could be. You could say, let's see, what's another There's Kate Rainbow. There you go, Jason. Hi, Kate. Well, not Kate, but Katie. Hey, Katie. Timing is everything, Jason. Always everything. Wow, these wires. So, yeah, what's going on out there, peoples? These numbers never actually tell me the actual truth. I'm going to use the word actual. I never know how many people are actually watching because this says 4, YouTube says 5. I have a feeling there's more than that. You're eating ice. Why are you saying it's boring? It's just cold water. Ew. I mean, I use my ice to cool my beverage. About to eat grilled pineapple and vanilla ice cream. You know what grilled pineapple's good with? Grilled peppers, grilled onions, grilled chicken or pork, and pineapple. And just put them on skewers and grill them, and season salt them. Oh, I love pineapple that way. It's delicious. Me like cold. I have a +1 on the big screen. I'm not following. Oh, I see. I think I see. So, Bill's with his wonderful wife, I think. Is that what Bill's saying? Or you're on the big screen, so your wife, you can say her name. I'm not going to advertise her name if she doesn't want me to. Are watching me on the big screen, which is the way to watch me. It's really hot in California. It is pretty hot in California, although the temperature I think has started to come down a little bit. It's hot here. It is, well, it's 86.3 degrees right here, right now. Right here, right now. Don't follow lead. That's true. That's true. I've always said that. Lead follower, get out of the way, because there's always people who will do one of them. I have you on the 75-inch. Well, see, Richard, that's the way to do it. Jason, what size TV are you watching me on? You're not sitting at the pub watching me on a little phone, are you? That's not how you watch Scott. Scott, download geocache and find objects en route. Isn't that kind of dead now? I thought that kind of died off about 5 years ago. People kept like taking the good stuff and leaving garbage. 93. Ooh, that's hot. Nope, not dead. Gerald, hello, Gerald. How are you? Geocache is still done. Now, see, I could take that sentence as meaning that people are still doing it, or I can say it's still done. No one does that anymore. See? I've got to film. My trip is all about filming, so I won't have time to geocache. I will be droning, filming, vlogging, documentary, photography, editing, eating, pooping, sleeping, driving. That's about it. I'll stop and pee every once in a while, but that's about it. That's all I'm going to be doing. Well, I will have cigars. I will take the humidor, not the big one, but the one of the portable ones with me, because I hear that beer tastes like an average wine. Beer does not taste like an average. Beer's an acquired taste. It does not taste like wine. It tastes really bad at first. A lot of people place items in rare, beautiful locations for the purpose of you going there. That's true. There was a geocache like right around my place out here somewhere. We kept seeing people go there, and then we looked it up. I'm doing Liar staying in 1 hour. Liar staying in 1 hour. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means, Katie, but it doesn't sound good. Tastes like less salty soy sauce. That beer, not all beer. Will you poop on the road and pee in the garage? Why not the other way around? I use toilets. I prefer them, mostly because you could get run over if you poop on the road. I just, that's not safe. And I'm a safety guy. And so, I mean, I do have some orange cones, I guess, if I really did need to poop on the road. I could put the orange cones around, but I mean, it's a little embarrassing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to poop on the road. I'm going to use the toilet. The Sam's, of course I like beer. America! Live stream. Oh, I got it. Got it. See, I wrote that all wrong. Don't worry. Hey, poop jokes are the best. Poop jokes, well, they're the second best. Poop jokes are number 2. The best... and free Wi-Fi. That's what Starbucks are for, the toilets and free Wi-Fi. That's true. We'll probably be going to Starbucks a couple of times, mostly for their dessert coffee and free Wi-Fi. I have unlimited data on the phone, but tethering is a real pain in the butt. They won't let you tether more than about 10 gigs. That ain't going to last very long. So I will be using public Wi-Fi's. I'll probably VPN on top of that Wi-Fi just because I don't like doing the public Wi-Fi's faster upload speeds. That is correct. So what's everybody working on? Jason, you're working on about 3 pints. Richard, you were shooting a music video on the beach. And a parking garage, it looked like. Bill, what are you working on? Kate, you're out you're doing live streaming. Simon, what are you working on? Gerald, what are you working on? You only said hello, but you never said anything else. So hello, Gerald. I thought Starbucks was for being extremely rude and only showing certain clips on the news. Starbucks is all about the cup color. Whatever they do for the cup color is newsworthy. So we can go through. I got blown out by two girls. Well, what was your pickup line? Did you weren't using poop jokes? You can't start with a poop joke. I'm working on a song written about E double harmonic major. My music theory nerd is showing. Yes, indeed, it is. Parking garage in places around the dock or something. I don't know. It was so hot. Well, that's what happens in Florida. Yeah, you asked me my rates, and then I never heard from you again. That happens a lot, actually. Let's see, Simon. One of the largest 15K road races in the USA and all the surrounding stuffs. I like that. There's Gerald. Currently processing some real estate photos while listening to the live stream. Gerald, you've got to watch the live stream. There are things happening on this live stream that are only visual. Like right now. Oh, wait, I'm going to stop now because you just tuned in. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't say much. I always end up in the friend zone. Yeah, that happens a lot. You have to, you have to work on that. And it is tough today. I will say that with the climate of, I don't know, I'm going to call it hypersensitivity to harassment. Because quite honestly, in today's climate, I would have never married my wife. There's no way she would have ever gone out with me. I wasn't rude, but I was flirty and I was touchy and I was, doing the little things. And, if I couldn't have done that, she wouldn't have gone out with me. It would have never worked. So it's tough today because, to me, just a little bit of I don't know. You got to get a woman comfortable, or a man. You got to get the opposing partner relationship comfortable with who you are. And there are ways to do that. But that'll be for another live stream on Scott's dating advice, since he hasn't dated in like forever. Let's see here. Would your rates go down if I let you split my bed and give you a Klondike bar? Not much. Yeah, my travel expenses would probably go down a little bit, and I get 2 Klondike bars. That's in my rider. You posting said you would talk about all things filmmaking, photography, and cinematography. So far, it's been about poop and soy sauce. You brought up the soy sauce there, Bill. I didn't do it. Cinematography, you want to talk about it? 65% running on this Aperture 300D right now. I found that gives it a much better tone of yellow. I'm still working. I have a mini blind to set it there, and I want to get some fog in here and then shoot some beams of light through it. I'm still trying to figure out what to do in here for the next step, but van is number one, and it's been kind of killing me because I haven't been posting as many videos, and I'm getting unsubscribes. People are unsubscribing to me, and that's hurtful. I can't, that's a lot of rejection, and I can't deal with that. And so I gotta have to post some videos, and I'm hoping this live stream will help, but probably only for the people who like poop jokes and soy sauce. Oh my God, I lost a lot of subscribers. Really? Ah, man. Did Jamie Jew unsubscribe again? I lost 4 subscribers this afternoon. Man. People love me anymore. That's sad. That's sad. Let's see here. You can't do anything, hands are tied. You have to be sly to win or have a good wingman. Oh, that's true. You got to play your wingman. I can't do sly. I'm usually everyone else's wingman. I'll get a keg. Let's see. The window would be perfect for a film noir setting. Yes, it would. And it will be. Nissan Ingrand. For a van or a road trip. Those are a little short, aren't they? Those vans. It'll help. I don't know. Let's see. You're breaking up. Um, does anybody think I'm breaking up? Because according to this, I haven't dropped any frames. It's not impossible. YouTube is funky that way. I will have to vomit out 4 M&Ms you ate. No, there's a whole bag of them over there. I'm still, yeah, good retort there, Jason. Way to bring it back to my 1,000 subscribers. Good for you. You beat me to the punchline. I didn't even get it until I started breaking out my punchline. Well, Katie, you're going to get there one day. Don't worry about it. It's about breaking up. Katie, some hiccups. I meant mentally. Oh, well, that's true, Tommy, I am breaking up. Tommy, how's your Mavic Air? You liking that? I bet you are. Yeah, it happens from time to time. I do. You broke up a little bit every time. Maybe Russia's stealing the packets. Russia will do that. Well, we'll have to see when it uploads and you can watch it back. Almost lost my pen again. When you can watch it back later. I mean, I don't control the YouTubes. According to this, I'm not dropping any packets up there, which is always encouraging. Keep breaking up more frequently. I love it. Did you see the video? I did see the video on Instagram, though. I mean, that's like 15 seconds worth. Is someone chatting online or something? I hope not. We'll find out. Oh, man, come on. Get off of it. This phone is on the wrong Wi-Fi. Come on, phone. It's not breaking up a lot, is it? I'll just chat online here. Is anyone consuming bandwidth? I like to type while I talk. I like to reverse that to talk while I type. Stop throwing things at us. That's true. I do that. Bill, I'm good. I'm about to go shoot some more. Right. Office Spaces, Milton Stapler. That's upstairs. I have it. I have the swing line 40 shaded red Office Space edition. And I am Milton right now. There's a lot of inside jokes about Milton right now that I will bring out at a little bit later date. Right now I can't. Well, I kind of could. No, I really can't. Let's see here. So I used the trick about live stream to increase watch time. Did a 1 hour stream of me playing a game. Got about 4 hours of watch time. Yeah, it does work, actually. It's kind of amazing. If you can get 10 people watching you for an hour, that's 10 hours of watch time. And make sure your live streams, save it to YouTube because people will go back and watch that. I'm just go ahead and get that stapler right there. Oh, hello. Well, that's interesting. I'm frozen. That's weird. Yeah, okay. Let me, man, y'all aren't kidding. I look slightly evil. Yeah, here, I'll just do this. That's about the right. Oh, my audio. Can you hear me? How can you hear me? How is that even possible? Okay, there we go. I'm back. Hey, how's it going? That was a little strange. How did that happen? So I unplugged the Could you hear me at all when I was talking? That's weird. Yeah, videos frozen. Let it go, let it go. Let's see here. Yes, they do. That stream gets about 5 views a day. Yeah, that's cool. Wide shot, there you go. You're frozen. This is an electronic issue. Yes, it is. Slightly evil. I'm more than slightly evil. Audio changed using separate mic. Okay. Is the audio the original audio? I think it is. Yeah. So that's the right mic. I have to tap on my microphone to come in. That's a Fran Drescher laugh for you. Let's see here. You got another mic online or something, or it's all lies? You are the Illuminati. Yeah. I don't know how that was happening because I unplugged the actual, because that's an HDMI that goes over there to the GH5. On top of the GH5 is the audio adapter. On top of the audio adapter is the wireless receiver for this transmitter that is cautiously in my pocket. And yeah, this says the battery's going to die at some point. This can only be transmitted over HDMI, which I unplugged. So I'm not really sure how that was working, but I like that. Yeah, Jason, you found out. The truth is, and you know how YouTube has just created that where you can pre-record a video and then play it back live? That's what I'm doing. I'm actually from the future. I came back and I watched how you guys interacted with this live stream. I recorded this live stream and then playing it back now in the past. And since I remember everything about how you interacted with me, it's like I'm live. So yeah, great. Now I can't do this trick again. Are you sure you don't have a mic? I might have two mics going on. Let me see what's going on here. We are on video capture device. Yep. Cam link. System audio may have changed. Cam link. Okay, that's... Do you hear another mic? Because I think... Test. That's the echo mic. That's the microphone there on the... That's the microphone for the laptop. That should sound really horrible. Let me go back here, and everything should be wonderful, right? None of this exists. We're all fake news. That's true. I did not come in a DeLorean. We don't have DeLoreans in the future. They broke down. No one could fix them. They couldn't find parts. So what it was, the Mac mic. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Speaking of, well, it's just kind of cool, I guess. When it lost the HDMI, it picked up on the secondary audio. See, I had backup audio. That's the way a good cam op or audio engine does. Always have two sources of audio. There we go. Kind of what it sounds like. Yep, that makes more sense. I am a robot. Actually, well, is what we prefer to be called. All right, so CNN fakes news the worst. Okay, we're getting political. We don't do political. So, what else is everybody? I mean, I want to talk about photography. I want to talk about videography. I want to talk about filmmaking, cinematography. Talk about anything you want to talk about because it's what I'm here for. So if you have any questions, drop those in the live stream right there. I mean, this is more than just a couple of gentlemen and ladies hanging around a pub, swapping stories. I mean, this is serious. This is series. We're here to talk. See, Kate knows I'm not a rainbow. No, Katie knows I'm not a robot. Wow, that was weird. You know, I still am finishing up my review on the Bright Tangerine lens support system. It's killing me that I haven't put it out. I feel bad because I want to get that out, but I want it to be, you know, and it's not there yet. No, no, Richard, we cannot. That is political. We're not talking politics on here. Well, let's see. What is, see. So, Gerald, you were editing photos. Oh, real estate photography. Yeah, that's right. Last time we spoke, Gerald, you were looking at what? You were looking at a camera or a lens, I think it was. I refresh my memory. Tell me what you were looking for, because I know we talked about something, and I'm so bad at memories that, I mean, yeah, I kind of caught myself in my own lie of deception, where I came back from the future to the past, replaying my live stream. Yeah. Still thinking about the G7. That's what it was. Yeah. It's a good camera. I mean, it's a question of do you need it? But I think as we discussed, 4K down to 2K is still better than 2K to 2K. So it is definitely something to consider. Although, I mean, if your clients aren't asking for it, there's no point in spending the money unless you want to. How much was the body sap? For $39. But they are very, very customized, and they're exclusive. And look at that. There's a mushroom cloud. You can't quite see it. Maybe you can. It's a mushroom cloud. It's a beautiful lens cap. I mean, it just sings, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know what a lens sap is, though. What's a lens sap? Is that when you drip syrup on your lens? I wouldn't do that. That's what a lens cap is for, to protect you from the lens sap. When you're on. Richard, you can't type. Who are some YouTubers that you trust for photo video reviews? Been noticing a lot of, let's say, shilling lately. I do get you there. That I trust for, well, I would say, let me go over here. And there is truth to shilling, because people do it. It is, I mean, it's the reality. It's the reality of YouTube. They are influencers and they shill. In a way, I feel like I shill for stuff, but I have never been paid by any company to talk on their behalf. If I which one went out? Oh, this one. Batteries. Be right back. It's always something. Golly, good audio engineer wouldn't have any battery problem. He would, I hope so. I'm working on charging these batteries back here because I feel obligated to do so, since I seem to be a bad audio engineer. Alright, so I should be back now. Probably hearing a little bit of the room mic in there. Yep. And I will kill that back. Yeah. Alright, so we're back. Vid back, no sound. Man, I bet Scott is saying some good stuff too. You should hear me now, right? You got me? Okay. Kai W. Yeah. Go subscribe to him. It's good stuff. Who else would I trust? I'm trying to find people that actually review different cameras and will tell you a variety of cameras. Because I own a variety of cameras. I can tell you the good and the bad of all of them, and always happy to do so. But you need someone that can talk to you about all of the different cameras and not just the ones that they are being asked to do. I mean, I can't talk to you about the Canon C200, but I know people that have it, so I can talk about what I know. But I've not played with that, so I can't honestly talk about it, other than specs. Yeah, do Kai, because Kai is follow him too. He is pretty good. I'm not going to say he's a pure shit. He's not. He's actually a really nice guy. I don't think he has his hands on too many. He has a few cameras. I mean, yeah. I mean, always take everything everybody says with a grain of salt, and to say in front of Sony, and then the next video he's going to go, yeah, it's a bit rubbish, is what he'll say, or something like that. Frono's Photos. I say Caleb at DSLR Shooter would be okay to get a lot of information from. He's going to give you a lot of specs as well. Let's see here. I don't, let's see. I like Kai as well, but some of these over-the-top Sony guys, like, are just, yeah. The other one, a Canon. I mean, like, Casey Neistat, I'm never going to go to for camera advice, because Casey's going to go with whatever is going to suit his purpose at the time. And if they can cater to him and give him free stuff, he's going to switch magically back to it. Peter McKinnon, he's a fantastic guy, fantastically smart, very good, could probably put a video out for anything, but he is very well connected with Canon. So magically everything's going to be Canon in his world, and he likes Canon. I mean, I like Canon. I'm not gonna shoot with their cameras right now because I'm not happy with their cameras right now. And Sony, I like Sony. I mean, I shoot, my time lapse is all done with Sony. I like them. I've owned many Sonys, many A6300, A6500, the 105, the A7R2, the A7S, the A7S2. I've owned all of those cameras. And the A7R2, I love. The A7R3, I'm sure I would love. I have played with it in the field. It is great. The A6500 was pretty cool. And that's it for Sony. I mean, I don't like the video look that they give. Their video is just okay. Simon's going to throw something at me now because Simon likes... So, I mean, Sony's fast, like the FS5, FS7s are super fast for dock style work, run and gun, for video. The photography, to me, their stuff just looks... It looks like Sony. Panasonic has a look about it too. Panasonic's not fantastic in every respect, but it's good. I like the GH5, and I can make the GH5 picture look good. And so that's what I use the GH5 for. But I don't use the GH5 at all for stills. Nothing. I use Sony for stills, or the iPhone, or the Fuji, the little Fuji X100F that I use for stills. But I won't use the Fuji for video. the Sony A7R II, the only video it ever does is when I put it up on the overhead and use it that way. That's a G7 up there, actually. That one. Hey, you can see my feet dangling. Let's see here. What's up, everybody? Richard says. Slow-mo, all the things. Yes, that's true. Peter isn't bad, but man, how much slow-mo B-roll can one person watch in a single video? There's a time and a place for everything. I love slow-mo. It was one of the reasons that I wanted to get a Red, was so that I could shoot slow motion. But sometimes you don't need it. But it does make for great montages. Also, it's really good for doing a speed ramp in there because you can bring it down to a crawl. I had so much fun one time with the GH5 when I was in LA. I was out at LAX underneath the runway out there by the In-N-Out Burger, and the planes would fly overhead, so I started recording them for 180 frames a second. So I'd come over and I'd do it, and then they come back. Well, these planes are huge. So what would happen is I could speed it up and make it look like the plane was coming in to what our eyes felt like was normal. It was actually about 300%. And then 300% of real time. And then when it comes right overhead, I would just stop it. And it would just be hanging there at 180 frames a second, just slowly creeping by. And it's, it was really kind of, I thought it was pretty cool. So slow motion has its points. What's up, everybody? Peter McKinnon here. Ha! You're doing it wrong, Richard. This is my Peter McKinnon impression. And Peter, if you're watching, this is the best I got. What's up, everybody? Peter McKinnon here. How are you? How are your great smiling faces today? Woo! Yeah, that's my best Peter McKinnon. I don't know. I like the guy. He's inspiring. He's also a magician. I love magicians. I'm a magician. I'd like to show you some of my tricks sometime. It's magical. Well, there we go. If I grab it, lift it up. Whoa, that was pretty cool. And there's my magic for today. That's all you're getting. What's up, everybody? There you go. Let's see here. Perfect impression, Scott. Oh, thanks. I guess I got the fuzzies going on. Yeah, he's starting to get a little gray. He's not as gray as me. Oh, hey, Angela, how are you? That's Angela. That's Bill's wife. That's that's nice of you to join in, Angela. How are you? It's so good to see your bright, shiny face here today. That's so good. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up if it's something you're into. My brother loves him. Yeah, I like the guy. I watch Casey, every video Casey Neistat does, because I get inspired by things that he does. Now you can say my name. I can. That's correct. That's true. I think you need more tats. I have no tats. I'm not a tat guy. I'm tatless. I don't want to do that because I just know in like 5 years people will be like, oh my God, you got a tat? Oh my God, that is so last year. And I don't want. Well, that is really interesting. So I was on DSLR video shooter for Gerald's deal, and Jared Poland showed up on the right there as a, have you talked to such and such? Bill, I have never noticed Peter McKinnon have lots of tatas on his videos. Angela has a tat. That's true. That's true. Angela does have one tat. Bill, how many tats you got? Richard, how many tats you got? Gerald, how many tats you got? Jason, are you still with us? You still hanging out? Or did you made some progress with a lady? Bill has 0. Peter McKinnon's got like the full sleeves, and he's got like the chest. One lonely tat. Richard has none. You have a nun? That's weird. Isn't that a little creepy? Like when it's time for sexy time and you pull it out and there's like a big nun on your chest. I mean, that's I mean that seems like I'm a good Jew. Are you not allowed to have tats for Jewish people? I didn't know that. Or maybe it's just not. It's not considered normal in a Jewish household. That could be. Jason must have got better at the pub. That's good. Let's see here. Gerald, I love slow-mo too. I wish I could afford gear to do 120, 1080. I can't swing it yet. Yeah, I mean, right now, for slow-mo, the GH5S is probably the coolest camera right now for slow-mo, mostly because of everything else that it is. It's a 4K camera. It has the low light capabilities. It does up to 240 frames a second in 1080. It also does 60 at 4K. Doesn't have the optical stabilization though, so that's kind of a negative. You're going to have to get a good gimbal. Now wait a minute. A good Jew has a nun. There's a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, so a Jewish guy walks into a tat parlor and the guy says, "What can I get you?" And you say, "None." And then he puts a nun on your chest. That's a good joke. It's clean too. I kind of want to know what happened with Jason H. I want to. How's it going, man? Is the bar good? Are we ruining it right now? Are you still live streaming? And like she's going, why does he keep talking about you? Why? Oh wait, hey, why does he keep talking about you? How about, that was right. Yep, iPhone SE can do 120 today. Yeah, these do 240, I think. And sorry, I overlooked that one. Yeah, I get it. Totally get it. Yep. That's completely respectable. That do not, yeah, you get it. So we got 17 minutes left of this live stream because I promised my wife I'd only go 1.5 hours because I have to go put knobs on my van. And then I have to go take off that front panel that she can't take off, she says. From that, I don't care. I'm going to get double sleeves. You can buy those tat sleeves. Have you seen those? Just buy those. You can put them on, just roll them off. You're good. You can look total badass for a day. Take them off and you're clean. I'm going to get me some double sleeves. One nun on each arm. Check out these nuns. Bill, you ever going to get a tattoo? I don't see Bill getting a tattoo either. Bill and I we're like this. I'm over here, but yeah, we kind of think alike. We're like not really into decoring our bodies. Well, I don't know. Bill might just come out and say, you know what? I got a big ass nun right here, right on my chest. You get a nun, Bill. I mean, honestly, who could say anything bad about a nun tattooed on your chest? I mean, people are like, oh, I like Bill, but he has this really, really religious tattoo right on his chest. I think a nun would work. I wonder how many nun tattoos there are. I bet not many. Well, you misspelled it, so I'm going to run with it. I mean, that's what I do. I circle around with my jokes. I mean, it's all I got. At least my battery hasn't died up there yet. But it will, because transmitters use more power than receivers, but receivers don't use a whole lot less. So one lonely tat, let's see. Yeah, I call Casey glasses. I have Casey glasses, actually. You know, So I have the what's those glasses? The Wayfarers. So I saw Casey's got his Wayfarers on, and I don't like the Wayfarers themselves because they tilt out so much. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to be like Casey. I want to get my own glasses, but I like the style. And then I found the folding Wayfarers, which are more vertical. So I was like, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a pair of those, and I'm going to wear those. That way, people aren't going to say, dude, you're just like Casey, or you're trying to be like Casey. And then I found out that Casey wears the folding ones, and I'm like, damn it, come on. Totally blew that one. Marvin rules. That's true, Marvin the Martian. Yeah, I got a bit liberal with my fourth grade standardized testing writing essay. The cop showed up at my house. We all make mistakes. What? Reference to my one tat. Yeah, yeah. Non-folding to folding is not a big difference. You got to know when to fold them. I lost my complete train of thought. How is that? That is, God, I'm getting old. That's not good. So, what is everybody planning on doing this week? Because I plan on working on the van a little bit more. I'm gonna do a video. I'm doing a video probably Thursday. I'll do one. Friday, I'm doing prep. I'm shooting I'm doing Movie Op and B-Cam for a music video on Saturday, and we're doing gear prep on Friday night. So I won't be doing any Saturday or Friday night. I might maybe Saturday night or Sunday. Does your train of thought have a caboose? No, not anymore. It has a Freddy. A Freddy. Look that one up. If you know about train, you know what a Freddy is. They're not cabooses anymore, or caboose. Should be getting my Ray-Ban Aviator RX sunglasses next week. Yeah, Bill, the folding versus non is a huge difference. It is literally a huge difference. The folding ones go underneath my eyebrows. The other ones, like I told you, they kick out where the sun reflects back into your face. Biggest frustration in video is, as a photographer, I always shoot RAW. If I want at least close to RAW video, I need to take out a home loan for a camera. Yes and no. You could do a small home. I mean, I get it. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Jared. I love you, man. I love you. So don't take it wrong. This is just you and me over a beer, just chatting about it. And what I would tell you is learn to get the image that you want in camera. Meaning, don't rely on RAW to make the image look the way you want. Control that light. Control what's coming into your camera, and you won't need RAW. I mean, quite honestly, like a lot of movies are shot in like Arri Alexa. They're shot in ProRes. It's a higher end ProRes, but it's not RAW. You can't change the white balance after the fact. There's a way to shoot RAW with Arri, but I mean they shoot in ProRes, and even ProRes RAW, it's not that cool. Yes, Richard, you have a red. You shoot RAW. Doing a live stream right now if you want to join. I will join you in just a moment, Kate. I've got 10 minutes left before I have to close this one down. What kind of music video? I don't know. I am just the Movie Op and slider on this one. I'm pretty sure it is this one guy. He showed me another video that he did. It was really, really great. He was on here once or twice. I don't know what the song is or anything. I'm just going to do what I'm told because that's what a good Movie Op does. Um, yeah. So Gerald, try it. Try controlling the light into your camera and see what you can get away with without RAW. I mean, I do like RAW. Don't get me wrong. I shoot RAW as well, but I can't shoot RAW with that one. But I had to learn, and I mean, I think I mentioned this before. It took me 6 months to finally master how to get a good image out of that GH5 because it is not cut and dry. It took a little bit of effort because you gotta tweak it just a little bit and learn how to shoot with it. But if you could bring the light in the right way, then you don't have to do a lot of post. I mean, the stuff that I put out, I have just kind of a little, it's almost a LUT that I've created for myself that I apply, and that's it. And I don't have to do, yes, I'm still streaming, Jamie. Want a good image, get a Canon. Want 4K? Get a Canon. Jared Poland, Fro knows photos.com. Welcome to Raw Talk. Yeah, I mean, Black Magic, you can shoot RAW with. You can shoot FS5. You can output to an Atomos Ninja or Inferno, and you can shoot RAW with that. So you have some options if you must shoot RAW, but you don't have to shoot RAW. See, the point you are missing with the Wayfarer is I wear my sunglasses at night, hence no sun coming in. Wayfarers are very dark. So Peter McKinnon used the Canon. We already discussed that one, Jamie. You should scroll up and get on the whole Canon shill. We already went through that one. Totally agree. Remember, I'll be doing this for real estate, so I have no time for good lighting setups when I shoot a house. 1 to 2 hours max for the whole house. I can run a gun with strobes easily, but yeah, no, I get it but I mean, constant lighting in multiple rooms is more challenging. It is. I mean, the way I would be doing real estate video, and you know what? I'll have to have my friend Malia on here once, and she's an amazing Seattle real estate videographer and photographer. Because I bet you the way I would do it is expose for outside, bring in like a giant aperture 300D and bounce it up into the ceiling and bring up the levels of the room to the outside and then just shoot it as best I can. Curtis, hey buddy, how are you? That was some sweet boat shots you got there. I mean, by boat shots, I mean the nice women's that you were shooting on the boat. That was pretty good. Yeah, Curtis, I'm like 6 minutes, and then I got to drop this because I promised the wife I'd go help in. What's my editing day rate? I don't do a lot of editing. I mean, I edit for me. It's not my favorite thing to do. I would rather get you with another editor than me. Just because, yeah, Curtis, yeah, you got that eye, man. Every time you put that camera up to your eye, you pull something great, and you get models in front of there. Oh yeah, I like it. My mom says, why not? Well, has she seen my work? Does she know how I edit? I don't think I'm that good of editor. I feel like you can be pretty good or good at a lot of things, or you can be really good at a few things. And that's what I try to do. I want to understand every single aspect of everything that I do, which is why I build sets when I'm not a set builder, which is why I light. Well, I'm a DP, so I light, but it's why I run Movi, and it's why I do motion control. I do time lapse. I do editing. I do a lot of different things. coloring I don't do very well at all. Mostly it's the color blindness, but we won't get into that. I feel like editing is one of my weakest traits, and I'd rather have someone else edit it than me do it, but I don't have that option, so that's why I'm doing it. I like editing. Well, edit, man. I mean, yes, Curtis, you actually are going to be my colorist for a couple of things. We got to discuss those rates. Because Curtis knows that whole coloring thing, and he's quite good at it. He's got that eye, man. I'm colorblind, so. My mom says my videos are dumb. Well, Jamie, what does your mom think of my videos? Let's do that one first. I'll be your hero, baby. Everything is my weakness. I'm good at clickbait. That's true. That's true. I did like your behind the scenes. That was pretty funny, especially the 10 seconds of me busting out laughing as you ran out like Forrest Gump. That cracked me up. I remember I saw the scene and I was like, oh, I think this is the cut scene where I just busted out laughing and ruined the whole take. So Curtis, what are you up to tonight? No live music tonight? No hanging out with the missus? Or are you just chillaxing? Bugging you? Yeah, that's what I'm here for. If bugging you was wrong, I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. Oh, wait, I got to switch over to I don't want to be right. Oh, that one froze. Man, that's weird. That's weak. I have a fashion video to edit. Do you like editing, Curtis? Is that your thing? Or do you like coloring more or shooting? I like shooting number one amongst so many things. I can lead an editor really well. I can't edit to the level that I like to edit. I definitely can't color. I'm a shooter and a colorist. There you go. See, people are good at certain things. It's just it's what people like. That's right. You edit that comment, Wes Anthony. Wes Anthony made this total controversial statement about the coloring choices of Breaking Bad, and now he didn't like that really, really beige, which those of us in the know it's a tobacco filter that was put on there, and it was baked in camera so they couldn't change it. That is the benefit of Masters in Motion. And briefly, real quick, for those of you who don't know, I should have mentioned this at the beginning because shame on me. Masters in Motion in December in Austin, put on by my friends John and Christina. They put on one hell of a 3+ day show. Very inspirational, lots of hands-on, lots of various DPs and editors and colorists and writers. I mean, just all kinds of people. And they always sell out every year. The tickets are on sale now. They're $900 for the event. You have to get your own hotel. I do have a couch if somebody wants to crash here. But I mean, you will leave so pumped up. And I am not paid to say this. I just love this thing so much. I've been out here probably by September. They'll be done. So somebody might go buy those tickets because I want to see you. I'll be there consuming a lot of beer, a lot of beer. Pick up shots of a 7-Eleven, but I feel like I'm going to get yelled at for rolling up with a ready rig. You will. You ever just considered handheld? You can do handheld. You can shoot it in slow motion handheld so you can even it out. All right, guys, it is 8:30, and I promised the wife that I would go out there and help her with the van, and I'm a man of my word. So, as always, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those in the comment section below. This is a live stream, so I guess you've kind of been writing in here as we go. Do remember to subscribe to this, and this is going to get posted later, too, so you can go back and watch it again and relive all those fun favorite times we had. And give it a thumbs up. Be sure and share it with all your friends. Tell everybody to subscribe because I lost 4 subscribers today, sadly. I did something wrong, apparently. Yeah, I do have a Patreon if you want to support me there. I greatly appreciate that. And follow me on all the social medias at Scott Balkum. You can find me on all of them, every single one of them, except Snapchat. Nobody uses that anymore. So, as I always like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions. Woo! Thanks, Joe. Do, 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 do.